Alright guys, so okay, on to another possible mechanism, okay, for dehydration of alcohols. So sometimes, okay, macam yang tadi, awak tak perlu ada rearrangement, okay, but in this case you will be having an extra step called rearrangement, whether it is 1,2 hydride shift or 1,2 methyl shift. 1,2 hydride shift maksudnya awak akan mengubah kedudukan hidrogen awak. Alright, so why do we have to do that? We will first need to know how to detect when you have to do hydride shift atau whatever shift ni, okay? So first you're going to look at your chemical equation, okay? So from this chemical equation we have our 1, 2, 3, 4 apa ni, 4 methyl 4 methyl butanol kan. Okay, and then it's going to react with a concentrated phosphoric acid. Okay, you're going to remove water, and there are two possible products that you can get. Major product here, carbon double bond between carbon number 1 and 2, and here minor product, apa ni, you remove lah. You have carbon double bond between these two carbons, the first and second. Okay. Alright. And a byproduct. So, bila awak dapat, when you get major product and minor product, there's a possibility that you have to do rearrangement, guys. Alright. Okay. So, we will see that the steps are just the same, that ada protonation of alcohol, formation of carbocation ion, but after formation of carbocation ion, okay, you will have rearrangement. Okay, kita tengok satu-satu, okay? Oopsie. Alright, so protonation. So you're going to protonate out punya alcohol. So lone pair capture hydrogen, and this bond these electrons are received by oxygen, and then you will form okay, this species, okay. So now awak akan lose awak punya water in order to form carbocation ion. So from this step, bila awak form awak punya carbocation ion, you will see that there is a possibility for you to form a more stable carbocation ion. So we'll see what kind of carbocation ion do we get from that removal of hydrogen. Okay, so sebab yang ni kita remove hydrogen, this hydrogen, okay, from this carbon. So this carbon is a primary carbon, okay, so it will form primary carbocation ion, okay. So tengok sini, okay, you form a primary carbocation ion. So there, sekarang ni kita kena tengok the carbon next to this carbocation ion, okay. So this carbon has hydrogens, okay, tapi dia tak ada methyl group, okay. So tengok, kita akan buat rearrangement. Kenapa? Sebab kita punya primary carbocation ion, it is less stable. We can form whether a secondary or tertiary carbocation ion, depends on what this carbon is attached to. So since we have hydrogen, that means that we can do 1,2 hydride shift. So kita akan ubah tempat this hydrogen, okay, so kita akan attach dia to this carbon. So when we do that, the carbocation ion yang ni will no longer be a carbocation ion lah. So nanti this carbon will become a carbocation ion. So kita buat je this rearrangement, 1,2 hydride shift, okay. So when we do that, okay, dah remove dah hydrogen tadi. Hydrogen ni sekarang attached to this carbon. So this carbon lost its hydrogen, so now the plus charge is on this carbon. So the carbocation ion that we have now is a secondary carbocation ion. So secondary carbocation ion is much more stable than primary carbocation ion, okay. So we have a much more stable molecule lah sekarang, okay? Alright, so now kita akan sambung macam biasa, formation of alkene. So in order to form alkene between your carbon number 2 and 3, okay, we will need electrons here. So we are going to use this nucleophile. Okay, this lone pair will capture the hydrogen and this bond will these bonding pair electrons will go here between these carbons, and then we will form our alkene. Okay, we form our alkene and we reform our phosphoric acid, right? So that means that in this you have to be aware for reactions yang ada major and minor product. Yang ni awak form, ini selalunya dia akan minta formation of major product lah. So your major product ni will form selalunya bila awak punya carbocation ion is a primary carbocation ion. Okay, so you will have to make sure that yang kita form a more stable carbocation ion, whether secondary atau tertiary carbocation ion. Okay, so you will do that by rearrangement. Okay, so this is the first type of rearrangement lah yang saya tunjuk, 1,2 hydride shift, right? So okay, in this mechanism pula, this is an rearrangement by 1,2 methyl shift. Okay, so sama juga for this reaction, kita ada, tengok sini kita punya alcohol here. Okay, awak tengok this carbon is yang attached with alcohol ni. So kita ada dua. Kita tak ada dua. Kita ada satu je satu pilihan. Okay, untuk pilih nak buang hidrogen mana from this carbon. Kat sini tak ada hidrogen. Okay, so maksudnya nanti buang kat sini, tapi nanti awak dapat primary carbocation ion. So you're going to change that. Okay, alright. So let's say carbocation ion kat sini. Sorry nak. Okay, alright. Okay, so you're going to draw the mechanism untuk form major product. So in this mechanism, saya try lukis guna skeletal structure. Maybe macam kalau awak nampak lebih clear dengan this kind of structure ke, I don't know. Tapi untuk level awak, better awak guna expanded kot. Tapi who knows lah kan, kalau awak lebih faham yang ni, so saya sajalah tunjuk. Alright, so the major product that you want to form is this one here. Okay, so ada methyl group here, ada methyl groups here, and you have double bond. Okay, so kalau awak tengok awak punya product here, awak punya structure is actually macam ni. Okay, pasal carbon, pasal ada satu methyl group dengan OH. Okay, so maksudnya kat sini ada satu je methyl group, pasal kat sini ada 3. That means that you will do 1,2 methyl shift. Awak akan move one of the methyl group here. Okay, alright. Okay, so kita dalam dehydration of alcohol, again, step 1, protonate your alcohol. Okay, protonate, dia capture hydrogen, masuk. And then kita ada OH, oxygen with plus charge. Then you will remove your water. Okay, now awak dah form awak punya carbocation ion. So awak punya carbocation ion ni, okay, dia akan ada plus charge kat sini. So dia adalah secondary carbocation ion. But we can form, there's a possibility that we can form tertiary carbocation ion. So sekarang ni awak punya carbocation ion yang ni, it is attached to 2 carbons. So we can form tertiary carbocation ion. How? By doing rearrangement called 1,2 methyl shift. 1,2 methyl shift, that means that daripada sini, this carbon rearrange pergi, bukan contoh yang ni. Daripada this methyl group, carbon bawa dekat this carbocation ion. Okay, so bila kita buat macam tu kita form tertiary carbocation. Okay, nampak tak? So sekarang carbon ni ada 1, 2, 3 carbons attached to it. So this is a sorry, bukan yang tu. This carbon, okay, yang lose that methyl group will be your tertiary carbocation. So this carbon has 1, 2, 3 carbons attached to it. Okay, so tertiary carbocation is more stable. Okay, so sekarang ni since saya guna skeletal structure, so I made my hydrogen and it's bond explicit because I want to show you how to form your carbon-carbon double bond. So since here you have your carbocation here, that means that this carbon wants electrons. So in order to do that, we are going to use this lone pair to capture your hydrogen. So when you capture this hydrogen, this bond of your hydrogen must go somewhere else. So dia masuk sini. So bila masuk elektron kat sini, so this carbocation dah stable lah, dia dah happy sebab dapat elektron. Okay, and kita pun happy sebab kita dah form a double bond. Okay, so we're going to form our alkene macam biasa, just like that, guys. Okay, faham ke bila saya lukis skeletal structure macam ni? Ni one of the ways lah. Kalau awak pandai and awak rasa ni lagi senang, then show macam ni. Tapi there's a possibility that awak careless, nanti awak macam, mana hydrogen tu, macam mana nak hilangkan, macam nak buat alkene kan? So macam baiklah awak buat yang expanded structure. Saya buat macam ni saja nak test awak okay ke tak. Alright, so that's 1,2 methyl shift. Okay, dia syarat dia is that after awak buat carbocation, awak tengok awak boleh tak buat a more stable carbocation. Tengok kelas dia. Okay, and also look at your major product, the product ni. Okay, it's just like a puzzle. Alright, that's all.